Hey everyone, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in to Relevant Jukebox, and today we're going to talk about the latest album from Chai, Wink. So this is the third full-length album from the Japanese rock band, or I should say started as a rock band, because at this point in time on this album over here, pretty much all of their rock influences have melted away, and they've taken their sound into a more glossy, danceable direction that has leanings in electronic music, pop, and hip-hop. And I think this album might catch the ears of Kiro Benito fans. I mean, I'm reminded a lot of some of their stuff that came off of Benito Generation on here, but maybe with less pizzazz. However, it does still come with some very enjoyable grooves to listen to, like the track In Pink, for example. I'm loving the really crisp and punchy drums that are carrying out this groove that has a very curious bop to it, and those muted synthesizers that are ascending in a loop in the background are extremely catchy. Action was another track I thought stood out in the bunch, but in comparison, the groove on this one is a lot more fluid. It does operate in a sort of linear fashion, but it's just extremely catchy overall, and the groove itself doesn't really get stale in my opinion, as the progression of the track is very engaging. Then you have the track Ping Pong, which has a chiptune influence hanging over it. It's like this 8-bit dance pop rager of a track that has a pretty enjoyable soaring chorus to it as well. And finally, there's the really wonky groove on the track Nobody Knows That We Are Fun, which also has this almost dark edge to it. I'm really liking the more lazy vocal approach on this track that's paired with those really huge subterranean bass swells. I do wish the track switched up a bit and maybe picked up a little more in the second half, but eh. Now, the downsides of this record really lie in its inconsistencies in my opinion, as there are just as many duds on here as there are bangers. The intro track does do a pretty good job at setting the tone of the record and feels like you're waking up in the morning with the sun in your face. But the track is stuck in just this introduction limbo of sorts for the entirety of its runtime, and just gives me fatigue listening to it by the time it's over. The instrumental on the track End just comes off super flat overall and sounds like a lesser version of Kero Benito. And the way that the record ends isn't necessarily with a bang either, as the last 4 tracks just kind of become very forgettable, very filler-esque. So overall, I did enjoy the record. The tracks that I liked were tons of fun, with some really infectious grooves and some really sticky hooks to them. And it's been kind of interesting hearing the progression of this band coming more out of punk roots and then moving into this dance pop direction. The recording quality is a lot better on this album, but the inconsistency throughout the track list just left this feeling like a mixed bag for me, honestly. And with that being said, I'm feeling a 6.5 over here on Wink. So if you're interested in picking up a vinyl pressing of this, there are some really interesting ones out there that I got my eye on. First off, you have Vinyl Me Please put out a variant on pink with white marble that's limited to 1,000. And also on Chai's Bandcamp page, there is a clear with blue and pink smoky swirl pressing, which looks awesome. And there's also a pink cassette tape. And if you have listened to Wink already, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments section down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and share. And if you want more content from me, hit that subscribe button. Peace.